welcome back to my channel. So today's question is going to be, what should I do with this connection? So think about the person or the people or the situation. This can be a love matter, family matter, however this needs to apply to you. What should you do with this connection? What's one of the things you should do with this connection? Yeah, pause the video and we're gonna jump right into it with card number 1. All right, so for those of you who chose card number 1, you have the Lovers in reverse. So from the obvious reading with this card, I would say maybe some of you are dealing with a romantic situation and it's kind of gone a little sour, perhaps, or perhaps you're dealing with a situation with friends, family, a job situation, a church situation. Wow, I just heard a church situation for some of you. That's really impacting you. But the love and the passion is no longer there. I'm also hearing that some of you are reluctant to let go of this connection. There's a stubbornness there, but there's a want for it to end. Like, I'm feeling like there's a death that needs to happen. Not an actual death, not a physical death, but there's a death that needs to happen, or there's a death that you want to happen. I'm definitely feeling like you want this thing to cease, and so with this being in the reverse position, and with you being in misalignment, what I'm hearing is that you should no longer stall. Like, this is something that needs to end, or something that is no longer suiting you. You should find a new way. I just heard you should find a new way. You should find a new path. You should find a new church. You should find a new center. You should find a new way to meditate. I don't know why that just came to mind. But for those of you who chose this card, it is time for you to walk out of stubbornness, walk out of resistance to change, more so walk out of uncomfortableness, because I'm also hearing that some of you who have not ended this particular situation, whether it's with a person or institution of some sort, or friends or family, is because you're resistant to that change. More so I'm hearing that you may feel uncomfortable, or you don't want to experience the feelings of hurt that come along with letting go of that thing that you're attached to. But definitely for those of you who chose card number 1, a possible course of action for you to do with this connection is to finally do what it is that you have been wanting to do, because you want to let go, but you have been resistant, you have been unhappy. I'm sensing those of you who have chosen this card perhaps have been unhappy for a long time, so explore taking the steps of letting go. All right, thank you for those who chose card number 1. Moving on to card number 2. All right, so what should you do with this connection? Okay, so we have the 8 of Staffs. So with this card, I'm hearing change. There's something that you need to change with this connection. And for some of you, if it's a romantic situation, I'm hearing that perhaps the relationship is in misalignment. I'm not hearing that you should end this relationship necessarily. But of course, for those of you who are listening, if you are in a situation of abuse of any kind, mental, emotional, physical, I do encourage you to see your worth and definitely get out of that situation as quickly as possible. However, but for this particular reading, I'm hearing something's got to change. Something's got to change, and with these 8 of Staffs, something has to change quickly. Whether it's you changing your mind about, the original situation, or you changing your mind about the original path that you embarked upon, if this is not a romance that you're inquiring about. But something has to change, and it has to change fast, because what I'm sensing is that in the beginning, when it all started out, it was all good. Maybe it was short-lived, but it was all good. Or I'm also hearing that some of you have lost hope, and something's got to change quickly, or the expectations didn't come out in the way that you thought they would. But something has got to change, and it has to change fast. So what should you do with this connection? You According to this card, you need to reconfigure whatever it is that is either blocking or holding up or stalling or however, whatever turn that was made in this relationship or this friendship or, whether this is romantic relationship or family relationship or your work life relationship, whatever change that was made that I'm hearing that a wrong turn was taken. So definitely change your course of action quickly. Change your thought pattern quickly. The quickest way to make anything manifest and happen in our lives is to change our thoughts. Change the way you are seeing the situation. If you're seeing it negatively, change immediately to where you want this situation to go. What you see this situation being in the future. Change. You have to change quickly. I'm not hearing to let go of this connection. So if you are at odds with a family member, I'm hearing, make up with them. If you are at odds with a lover, I'm hearing make up with them. Change something. Change the way you communicate even. But you're not being told to end, but you're definitely being told on your behalf to make a decision to change your actions and change your actions soon. All right. Thank you for those of you who have chosen card number 2. I hope that resonates. Please let me know in the comments what this reading has spoke to you. And moving on to card number 3. All right, so we have Temperance in reverse. Okay, so with this one, I'm hearing a lack of patience. There's a lack of patience, and I'm feeling that maybe those of you who chose this card, it has more to do with perhaps money or perhaps business or even relationship. I'm hearing relationship, but you have a lack of patience with your partner or with yourself or with your job. Like, I'm hearing that your mind is more transfixed on, I'm hearing greed. I'm hearing that, like right now you're focused on material or you're focused on the outward. Like you're not focused on the right things. That's what I'm hearing. You're not focused on the right things, or it's like you're waiting for that happily ever after result or that best outcome result without doing the work. That's what I'm hearing. So, or you're rushing through the work because you're not patient. I'm hearing that you're not patient and you're not being patient with yourself and the situation at hand. I'm also hearing that this is going to work out for you. Wow. Thank you, universe. This is going to work out for you. Whether this is with a relationship or with, family, this is going to work out for you. But you have to reestablish your patience. You have to know that it's going to take time. How much time, that is up to you and your divine source. Or if you are your divine source, you have to understand that this is going to take the time that it's going to take. This could be a day, a week, a month, a year, however long. But you have to be open to the time in which that this is going to take. And realign with your source. I just heard that in my spirit too. Realign with your source. Be patient. Go inside. Be patient. Allow this thing to play out. Don't give up hope. Definitely don't give up hope. I'm hearing to be patient. Not even that the specific course that you're on right now is not the right course. But you have to be patient on this course. So what should you do with this connection? You have to be patient. For those of you who chose card number 3, you have to be patient. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And we're going to move on to card number 4. All right. So we have the 6 of Cups. So for those of you who chose the 4th card, the 6 of Cups, what I'm getting for those of you who chose this card is interesting. I'm hearing you need to take a step back with this connection. I'm hearing, oh wow, okay. I'm hearing that some of you are moving way too fast. And whether this is dealing with love, I'm hearing that you are moving way too fast, like at a wand's speed, You're moving way too fast and you need to take a step back. Maybe pull from memory, when you were once in a situation like the connection or the situation that you were inquiring about. You need to refine your purpose. For those of you, if this has to do with even a career, I'm hearing this applies to the career, to love, Both. What is it that you wanted when you began? What is it that you wanted when you began this connection with this person? What is it that you wanted when you started this path, this journey to self-discovery or work? I'm hearing in my spirit that some of you want to break up, but more so because you're not willing to do the work. But it's not a laziness. More, it's closer to like an impatience. However, yeah, you need to take a step back because you're moving too fast. Like you're doing the work, but you're trying to speed it up, or it's self-gain. Maybe there's self-interest in mind. It's just happening all too fast. I keep getting that it's happening all too fast. It's happening all too fast. That's what I keep hearing. And that you need to take a step back, maybe even in the traditional sense of the Six of Cups, and, approach it from a childlike perspective, very basic, or base level, very nostalgic, very loving, very, carefree. Go back to having fun. Oh, wow. Thank you, universe. I just heard that. Go back to having fun. You're not having fun anymore. You are so focused on getting this thing done, getting this thing acquired, making this connection happen, making this relationship solid, stable. I'm here for those of you who chose this, are in the beginning stages of a relationship, or the area in which you're trying to rush to in a relationship is to the next level. You're trying to rush that next level. Maybe you're rushing engagement, for those. I'm hearing guys even, you want to be married. I'm hearing there's a man who wants to be married. Wow. And, good for you, King. But yeah, I'm here to take a step back, slow down, take a step back, pull from memory, remember why you started, and that's going to give you your greatest success. Because I'm hearing for those of you who are inquiring about this card, and your connection, it's supposed to work out. It's supposed to work out, but you have to stop rushing. You have to stop rushing. And once again, of course, with this being a general reading, and thank you for those who chose number 4. With this being a general reading, I want to remind everyone that all the messages may not resonate with you, and it's completely, completely fine. This is, pulling from energy from all different sources. However, I do want to say that for any of you, if you are in any type of abusive situation and you are inquiring about this connection and you get a favorable answer, please understand, and know your worth. Anything that's in abuse is not just physical. Abuse is also mental. Abuse is also emotional. Anything that is not bringing out the best in you, that is holding you back, that is keeping you at a low vibration state, that's negatively impacting your life. Do not take the good that comes out in this card and hold on to that hope. And know that great things are coming to you the moment you open yourself up to those beautiful things. I don't know who that message was for. But I am feeling that I need to say it. Don't know who that message is for. And whoever that message is for, please take that in love. I'm not saying that in criticism, and I'm not saying that you are less than, or the persons who get this, that you are less than. But just know that even if you have a favorable card, that this is a general reading. So thank you again. Peace and blessings. Bye-bye.